Hey everybody, it is Tim Miner, and I am really excited about this batch of the Biscuit podcast. I'm here with Erin Santos of the Isabella Santos Foundation. If we can keep this batch to 5 minutes, it'll be an absolute miracle. Erin, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me. I'm so excited to see you.
It's good to see you too. Now, here's what we're going to do. You're going to tell us who you are, what you do, and how long you've been in Charlotte. And then I'm going to hit this, and somehow you and I are going to try to keep our conversation. I know, I can see you wincing. Keep our conversation to 5 minutes. So who are you? How long have you been in Charlotte, and what do you do?
So my name is Erin Santos, and I am the founder and executive director of the Isabella Santos Foundation. So we really kind of take pediatric cancer here in Charlotte, especially rare cancers, under our wing. We have committed $5 million to Levine Children's Hospital to build the first rare and solid tumor program, the only one in the nation. We also support clinical trials nationwide and help with some family services for these kids with rare cancer. So that's what we do. There's about 5 of us on my team.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and say, I'm going to editorialize and say that's the mightiest small team in Charlotte. I mean, I have the privilege of seeing it from the inside, but what you guys have pulled off over the last, it's 13 years, right? I mean, it's just absolutely amazing what you've done. All right, now we have to deal with the dreaded timer.
Got it.
I'm going to go ahead and hit it.
Hit it.
Okay, there we go. All right, now, so many people, Erin, have had bad news lately, but ISF has had an incredible infusion of $250,000 from the JEM Project. Can you tell us who they are and how that came about? I mean, amazing story.
Unbelievable story. We had a 2-day breakfast coffee fundraiser scheduled for March that unfortunately got canceled due to COVID. They saw a post of ours on LinkedIn, which I'm a LinkedIn fanatic now, and asked to be our presenting sponsor. And then we told them, unfortunately, this was going to be canceled. We were hoping to raise around $250,000 to fulfill some trials in honor of some children that we know that passed away. And they wrote us a check for $250,000. So it's 2 women. The woman that runs it, I've never even met or anything. They're just amazing. They completely saved us. For March. They saved us for March. Let me tell you.
Well, and so that actually gets me to where I was about to go, which is, so many people have had events that have been canceled. Nonprofits have had fundraisers or efforts that were kind of postponed. But I would imagine very few had a March like you did. I mean, ISF had 1/3 of your revenue scheduled for March, and then,
We did. We had 2 back-to-back coffees, and then our Jersey Mike's Give Back Day that raises around $200,000 in 1 day of eating subs. So we had almost $500,000 just wiped away in a matter of 2 days with this for us. So, which is about 1/3 of our annual revenue.
Wow. So JEM Project really, in every sense of the word, saved the day.
Unbelievable.
But what is that from a morale standpoint? Because you have 5 incredible women that work so hard and tirelessly. What does that do to your morale, have a day like that?
Yeah, it meant, I can't tell you how much it meant. I think for us, it reminded us that there are people out there that can make a difference. They always kind of say it's, one small donation can save a life. And this is one of those cases where it's something that we've talked about forever. And then we just saw it firsthand. So it definitely just jolted our team to remind us of that people out there really do believe in what we're doing. And we're just proud of it.
Just incredible. But I think in addition, I mean, we got 2.5 minutes left. We're doing great. I'm really proud of this. Right. But the JEM, donation was fantastic. But that's just was kind of the beginning. That was the snowball rolling down the hill of a lot of great ideas. What has the team done? And I hate to use the word, I don't even think the word pivot's too small, to completely rebuild. It's a reconstruction project, what you've done, but it's been enthralling. What do you have cooking?
Yeah, I think for us, so many people, this COVID has really just torn them apart and really shaken them to their core. And not to say that it didn't. We definitely have had times where we've kind of had to pull our bootstraps up. But between the JEM donation, we've really had to take a look at our fall events. Luckily we don't have too many things going on in the summer, but we have to try to figure out, everything that we do revolves around kids with cancer. So how do we figure out how to still be the foundation that we are, that puts on great events while still keeping these cancer kids in mind? Because what you have to remember is, I know everybody thinks quarantine is terrible, but that's what these families do all the time. I can't tell you how long I was quarantined with Isabella, but yet I had to watch everybody else not be quarantined. So these families live this every day. It's a life or death situation. So we're just trying to figure out how to make ISF as effective as we can, with still remembering how to keep these kids involved. So, we're going to really have to change our fall events to figure out how to make this safe for them, and know that, like, cancer doesn't stop and neither do we. So it's just given us a chance to just kind of refresh everything that we do, which, as you know, as we said, events get stale. So we're all extremely excited about how the rest of our year is going to look.
So, one thing that I've really loved about what ISF's done over the last year is on Instagram and social, the Through My Eyes series. Can you take us, that gets to what you were just saying. So many people are out having fun and they don't realize. So what is that series all about?
Yeah, so every September, we profile these, a couple of families here in Charlotte that are going through cancer. So you can actually see what it's like to go through cancer, not just, go into doctor's appointments, hear what it's like when you find out your child is not going to make it, or that they can't get on a trial, what chemo really feels like, all those types of things. We're already planning that campaign for September. We're working with a PR agency to kind of take this whole campaign nationally, because we think people are going to want to hear something new by then anyway. But to really see what it's like to actually have cancer. I think people think they know because they've seen a movie, but you don't really know. So that's what we're trying to do.
That's great. All right, we got 5 seconds. Tell me a good story about what you did to your thumb. You got a Band-Aid.
Oh, I sliced it with a knife.
Oh.
And it keeps catching on things. It's terrible. So
I thought maybe you got it like a rock climbing.
No,
knowing you might have punched somebody.
I don't even cook. So, well, I do now.
We all do now. Erin, it was great to see you. We did it. I mean, we came in like right. This is a heck of an accomplishment for the two of us.
Amazing.
All right, it's good to see you, and keep fighting the fight.
Thank you. Thanks for checking in.
All right, talk to you soon.
Okay, bye-bye.